We'll be going forward to select our team members with the newer generation. What's that? Oh.
Trouble busters!
Just a little more to bring down the final boss. I'm putting everything into this one last strike. Oh, what happened? Oh no, I'm having a blackout. My name is Melanie. I'm in my 30s, and I was shocked as my power went out as I was just about to bring down the final boss. Anyway, I work as a precision machinery designer. I'm a bit concerned about the precision aspects of this drawing. I think it would be better to reinforce the specifications a little more.
No way. It'll be time-consuming if we do that.
But then, we had a problem last time. Sir, did you want to talk to me about something?
Melanie, I'm sure you've been working hard all along.
Thank you for saying that.
We'll be going forward to select our team members with the newer generation.
What?
For the sake of your prosperity.
If it's for the sake of my prosperity, I believe I'm still striving. I don't mean to be too prideful, but I feel like I'm finally starting to become a strong designer.
And since you've become a strong designer, I didn't think it would be great for our company to rely on you only.
In that case, am I going to be assigned as a rear support?
Yup, I'm only placing the right person in the right place. The new team members who were recently onboarded trust the manual that I came up with, and nothing else. I wouldn't have to spend unnecessary time to confirm unnecessary things.
But then each machine will be designed differently. For example, the specification for a custom processing machine, depending on the specification, the machine will have a completely different precision.
But we'd be able to meet our deadlines that way, so what's the problem? Especially since we conduct business with large companies. Quantity matters more than quality.
It's important to keep our operations seamless, but quality matters too. Also, most companies give us deadlines that are typically ahead of their schedule, so a thorough inspection of the drawings is indispensable.
Wow, Melanie. Exactly as I thought. Since you have a lot to say, I wanted you to be assigned to a supporting role.
I see. So that's your perspective. You're doing this because you understand me well, right?
That's right. By the way, just to avoid any misunderstandings, it's in a good way, of course.
Says he, but I don't think he's being honest with me. I tried to talk to my boss about this, but... Understood.
Huh?
Mr. Norton, I'd have to say that I won't be of much help, so I'd like you to take over the rest.
What? Are you gonna let me take over?
Yes. I've been thinking about it, but this might be a good chance. This was how I voluntarily resigned from my current job while I was thinking about the future that awaits this company. I'm home.
Hey, Melanie, welcome home.
I'm sorry, but can I talk to you for a moment?
Sure.
Here's what happened.
What? Ugh, Melanie!
Yes.
We're not letting him get away with this! Trouble Busters! We generated high sales last month. My CEO complimented me. I'm sure I'm the future CEO. Huh? What's that? Oh my goodness. Green Manufacturing Company is demanding a termination of the contract. This must be a joke. I'm sure I'm right. Hello, Mr. Rockfield. Thank you for taking my call. May I help you with anything, Mr. Norton? We received a fax from your company saying that you'd like to terminate the contract with us. Was this some kind of mistake? Or someone could have been playing a prank? It's not a mistake and it's not a prank. What? Everything that was stated there was the truth. Hold on a second. What made you decide on this all of a sudden? You would know it for yourself. My daughter told me everything. Your daughter? Either way, I'll just tell you that it was all true. Bye. Hello? Mr. Rockfield! Norton? Mr. Inglewood! Why do you look upset? And why were you yelling Mr. Rockfield's name out loud? Oh, nothing. I can't possibly tell him that our largest client, which drives 80% of our sales, just told us that they're terminating their contract with us. But what makes me wonder is that... Sir, do you know anything about Mr. Rockfield's daughter? Oh, I don't think I ever told you, but... Oh my goodness!
I'm going to give it my best starting today. Hello?
Hello, Melanie.
Mr. Norton, long time no talk. How are you?
Well, a lot has happened. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about something.
Is everything okay?
Congratulations! Our company decided to reinstate your position with us! Yay! We're making an exception for you. And of course, we'd like you to continue working at the front line.
I'm sorry, but I don't even know why you're telling me all of a sudden. I also never planned on going back to work with you.
Why would you say that? I'm sure you've been struggling to find a new job.
Don't worry about it. I already have a new job. I'm busy, so may I hang up now?
No, you can't!
Mr. Norton, let me cut to the point for you. You're flustered because Green Manufacturing Company decided to terminate their contract with you, right?
That's right! I never knew that your family owned Green Manufacturing and that you were Mr. Rockfield's daughter.
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me such an important piece of information sooner? You guys have the same last name, but you didn't say anything when we saw Mr. Rockfield, so I thought you guys were strangers.
It's because I didn't want others to be awkward with me. That's why I only told Mr. Inglewood, your CEO, about this.
I get it now. In that case, would you please convince Mr. Rockfield for me?
My father never changes his mind once he makes it up. I won't be able to convince him to change his mind.
You're kidding.
I'm not. I wish you the best with your future endeavors. Bye.
Damn it, I need to do something. I guess I'll have to go speak with him in person. Melanie, I know it's sudden, but could I ask you to start working on a concept for the laser processing machine?
Yes, sir. I'll get started. Mr. Rockfield!
What's the matter?
Mr. Norton from DQ and Design is here? What? He hasn't given up.
He doesn't have an appointment with me. Can you kindly ask him to leave?
But then he wouldn't listen.
I'm here!
Mr. Norton!
What brings you here at a time like this? I can't agree to this. I understand that you care for your daughter, but maybe you should be more understanding about this situation. I'd usually do so. I'd be in huge trouble if my CEO finds out about this, so I'm not giving up until you agree to this. I'm not budging.
Did you just say you'd be in trouble if your CEO finds out? You only care about yourself after all. Have you thought about why all of this is happening right now?
Melanie is completely right. Norton, I'd like to hear what you have to say about this. Well, I did this for the sake of our company.
What? How?
I'm doing my best every day through trial and error. For example, even though we already have a manual in place, she still keeps giving me all sorts of instructions and, well, that's part of why I ended up reacting the way I did. But still, being criticized this harshly feels completely off the mark. I just can't accept it.
So, I told you that the specifications would vary for each part we design, and that it's necessary to check them each time, didn't I?
The manual is just a starting point, and to prove that... Either way, I didn't have any bad intentions. Besides, Melanie should have told me about this sooner, too.
I already told you about my family situation over the phone earlier.
But I would have come down to a different decision if only you had told me about Mr. Rockfield to begin with.
I can't believe you're choosing to be defiant.
You need to... Norton! Mr. Inglewood! Hello, Mr. Inglewood. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, too. Sir, I'm in a meeting with Mr. Rockfield right now. You don't have to lie to me. I was listening to your conversation. What? I happened to see you speak to Melanie over the phone earlier, so I decided to book an appointment with Mr. Rockfield, and here I am. Seriously? I knew something was strange about you, not to find out what was happening. Mr. Inglewood, I'd like to say that this is happening because of your lack of management skills. You're completely right. I'm terribly sorry to have caused you this trouble because of my poor supervision. Melanie, I'm very sorry too.
It's okay, sir.
Oh, Norton, what have you done? Look, when our company was struggling a few years ago, Melanie talked to Mr. Rockfield for us, and that's how we've been able to get back on a strong momentum. Both Mr. Rockfield and Melanie have done so much for us, so much that I could never repay in a lifetime. Yet you have trampled all over that.
I had no idea!
Mr. Rockfield, would it be difficult for you to consider reinstating the contract? I thought about reconsidering at one point, but he keeps acting defiantly. He's even trying to blame us for this matter. Even if we were to reinstate the contract, I don't feel comfortable conducting business with him, given that he might try to blame us for it if we come across trouble. You're completely right.
Well, but then...
Stop giving any more excuses!
I'm not trying to give excuses. I'm sure you'd understand if you were listening to what I was saying. But I did this for the sake of our company.
That's not possible.
What?
You said it yourself earlier that you would have come down to a different decision if only I had told you about my family situation sooner.
Yeah?
You would say that you did this for the sake of the company, and yet you'd change your mind so easily the moment you find out about someone's family situation. Are you sure you were doing things for the sake of the company?
Well...
I've never seen anyone contradict their own words so badly.
She's right.
But then, even with that said, I still don't agree to this.
What?
We've been providing your company with numerous high-quality blueprints at high speed. Don't you agree that your business has been successful thanks to that?
Well...
Business had always been a win-win for both parties, so it's really surprising and disappointing that it's come to this. If this is a result of personal vendettas, then that is truly unjust.
Norton, what are you even talking about?
We can't let them do this to us. If being conciliatory doesn't work, then we have no choice but to push through with my own stance. This is the sake for our company.
Who is he to say that?
Norton, let me argue about what you said one by one.
Sure, I'm ready to do this.
You said that you've been providing your company with high-quality blueprints at high speed, right?
Yes!
I've been grateful for the fact that you've been providing us blueprints at high speed.
See?
But I can't nearly say that they were high quality at all.
What?
There were occasional defects due to small dimensional errors or insufficient machining instructions.
What?
But Melanie had been revising the blueprint and trying to convince you to do so.
And that was why Mr. Rockfield had always continued to renew our contract.
So, what happened to Melanie was only a trigger.
In that case, Melanie, you were saying all those things to me because...
Yes, that was for the sake of the company. More so, for your sake, Mr. Norton.
What the heck? In that case, you should have told me all of that. I've always thought that my blueprints and the way I do things were correct.
So, I've spoken to you on multiple occasions, but Mr. Norton, you came down to the final decision. You said that everything will be okay as long as we follow your manual.
I'm saying that you should have explained that matter. You should have communicated better.
Cut it out! We talked about a lot of things just now, but you're completely in the wrong. Now I have clarity. Norton, let me tell you one more thing. I'm a father, too. I love my daughter.
Oh, Dad.
But then, work is a completely different story. I treated her as a client company's employee when she used to work at your company, and I treat her the way I treat any other employee currently. I didn't decide on things based on my personal vendettas. I hope you don't misunderstand that.
But then, the core problem hasn't been solved.
Mr. Norton, you're only going to be digging yourself a deeper hole.
As I said earlier, you won't be able to manufacture your components without the blueprint. Am I wrong?
You're underestimating Green Manufacturing. They're a large company, so they have plenty of other companies that they can conduct business with.
And that's why we've already been able to arrange things to ensure we can continue operating after what happened this time around.
What?
Our company marks its 50th anniversary this year, and that legacy is no joke.
In anticipation of situations like this, our company recently established a design department too. Even if we haven't been able to find a new business partner, we'd be able to cover it on our own. Right, Melanie?
That's right.
Oh my goodness. I guess I had to mind my own business before minding others.
I'd have to say that we're taking a huge loss to have had Melanie leave us, along with our largest client company. Norton, we can't continue causing trouble to Mr. Rockfield here. We'll talk more when we get back to our office.
You're saying that everything will be okay as long as I can make up for this loss, right?
That's right, but then...
In that case, I'll figure it out.
Hey, hold on, Norton!
It seemed like Mr. Norton was still up to something.
I can't let it end like this. I haven't shown you guys what I'm truly capable of just yet. Mr. Inglewood, we've got a contract.
Really?
And it's a contract with Bus Trub Corporation. If we're successful with this, our company will catch up with the loss we took.
But then, wouldn't this machine require precise designs?
It's okay. I'll just need to do what Melanie was doing.
Is that something so easy to handle? You'd still be able to cancel it now, right? Hey!
Oh? Where are the specifications?
About the special processing?
It's a precision machine, so we need to strengthen the specifications.
But then, I have no idea how I would do that. I'm sorry. The manual doesn't tell me anything about that, so I'm not very versed. Would you teach me how to do that?
Oh, crap. I don't really know much about it either. You can just make specifications all over the blueprint, and I'm sure it'll be okay.
Understood. I'll do that.
Amazing blueprint.
Melanie!
Mr. Norton?
I was such a fool. I need your help, please.
I've been hearing a lot of things about you. You got a large contract, but they discovered sloppy specifications, and your client is extremely frustrated with your company.
We just tried throwing in specifications all over the blueprint, but for some reason, it didn't work.
Look, you can't just issue machining instructions without careful thought. For example, if you apply standard machining instructions where heat treatment is required, the material's properties and wear resistance won't be improved. Also, since machining processes require labor from the operators, it's important to issue only the necessary instructions. Balance is the key word to success.
I see. Anyway, I don't care about any of that right now. If you know the situation I'm in right now, I need you to help me. I need to make sure I fix this problem before Mr. Inglewood finds out about this.
Geez, you haven't learned your lesson.
Needless to say, I refuse.
Don't be like that. I'll make sure I pay you.
What kind of audacity do you have after everything that happened previously?
Who cares about that? It's all in the past.
Wow, he is completely selfish and ridiculous. This is exactly why. You don't care about how others feel. You only prioritize your stance. I don't possibly want to lend a helping hand to someone like that.
But...
Without any of that being said, you won't be able to fix the problem you got yourself into.
What's the issue then?
You'll find out soon enough.
Norton, how dare you cause Mr. Rockfield trouble like this?
Yikes! Why are you here?
I'm sure you know it for yourself at this point.
What?
You used our company's name to approach your client, haven't you?
So what if I did? You're part of our business track record.
That's not what we're talking about. The way you approached your client was to deceive your company as the partner company of Greg Manufacturing.
Oh!
Don't even try to pretend you don't know what we're talking about. Bus Trub Corporation reached out to us about it.
I mean, it's not a big deal, is it?
Approaching clients under another company's name constitutes an act of misappropriating a well-known indication and is a violation of the Unfair Competition Prevention Act.
What? Is that how bad this was?
Yes, it's very bad.
As you guys are aware, I needed a contract as soon as possible, so I thought I'd borrow your name.
That's not a valid excuse!
This time, I will not forgive you for the repeated disproportionate actions against our company.
I agree with the two of them!
Mr. Inglewood, why are you taking their side? I was just doing it for the sake of our—
You would say that, but even if the contract with Bus Trub Corporation went seamlessly, our company's reputation was ruined because of this!
So, what's going to happen to me?
You'll face your consequences.
You're going to come to my office! We need to discuss Bus Trub Corporation's contract, too!
Oh no!
Norton left his job after Green Manufacturing terminated the contract with him, and also for providing faulty blueprints to Bus Trub Corporation. To add, he now has a criminal record for violating the Unfair Competition Prevention Act. Because of his terrible reputation, along with his criminal record, he's been facing challenges in finding a new job. Mr. Inglewood, after feeling responsible for his poor management, ended up stepping down from his CEO position too. As for me, I've been living a productive life both at work and personally. I finally brought down the secret boss. Yay! Troublebusters!
I want prime beef every time. I don't want any pre-cooked meals. I want at least 5 dishes to go with every meal. How many times are you gonna make me repeat myself?
I'm sorry.
There's only 5 here.
But your money.
Huh?
Troublebusters.
I heard something. What is it? Money? You're trying to say that I don't have enough pay?
No, that's not what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's definitely not that. Don't blame me for you not being good at handling the household money.
Sir.
Right? That's right. You're making me upset.
Yes, I am. I totally am.
You're just a little too stupid and prissy to be doing the household budgeting, huh? Figure out how to be a housewife correctly. Look, one more time. I want prime beef, no pre-cooked meals, and at least 5 dishes every meal. Got it?
Yes.
They say that a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Hilarious. I'm the one that has your life in my hands. You better believe you can't survive without me.
If the city guy Caleb says so, he's probably right. I don't know how the world works. My name is Melanie. I'm a 31-year-old housewife. Both my parents live far away. I don't have anyone to call my friend. I only have Caleb, and Caleb is my all. If he throws me away, I've got nothing. I'll wither away and die. I'm sure my parents will cut ties with me since they care about how people look at them. I can't live alone since I don't have any experience working. I only live based on my parents' allowance and Caleb's income. But I can't run away now. Your husband's that tough on his diet. Yeah. Man, you gotta cook 5 dishes every day, huh? Bless your heart. I don't think I could ever do that in my time. I gotta work hard for Mr. Caleb. He works hard for me, so I owe him. Girl, I don't know if you owe him like that. Huh? I mean, he owes you if you owe him, right? I receive money from him to live. But you take care of the house, right? That's a given. Then it's a mutual thing, ain't it? Y'all are both supporting each other. Just 'cause he's the breadwinner doesn't mean that he can live without your support, right? A housewife is a tough job. Balanced meal, pretty clothes, a suit, crisp iron clothes, taking care of the little one. The wife is holding down the fort so the husband can go make the money, right? I guess so. Heck yeah. What, he doesn't thank you for any of that? Say less. It's no wonder you look upset all the dang time. There ain't no good that comes from feeling like no one is appreciating your hard work. And I know he likes to chew you out all the dang time. I'm a horrible wife that can't fulfill a single desire of Mr. Caleb. It's normal to not be thanked. What? I don't think so. I mean, we run into each other from time to time at the market, right? Yes. Girl, I see you picking out the best quality groceries. I always thought I didn't do too bad myself, but I think you're better than me. Buying the stuff on sale and worrying about the cost. You remember that stuff better than I know the back of my eyelids. If we don't, we won't be making it with our income. Yeah, when's the last time you went to get a mani-pedi? How much does he want to save? You could earn $3,000 a month and still be saving a lot. What? What? Did I say something weird? Miss Taylor? I told Miss Taylor everything that was going on in our kitchen. You could see her slowly start to turn red. Oh, my lord, bless his heart. He's got another thing coming if he thinks he can get away with that. I kind of feel the same way. All right, Miss Melanie, you ain't got a thing to worry about. We're gonna get your life squared away. Yeah, we ain't never gonna forgive him, Trouble Buster.
Hey, what is this cheap meat?
This is the best I can do.
The best? What, are you just giving up on me?
I can't spend money on things we can't afford. You make $1,500 a month. We can't buy prime steak and make 5 dishes every meal.
That's because you don't troubleshoot enough.
No, I've been trying to make things work as much as possible.
You really think you can evaluate yourself correctly?
I figured you'd say that. I recorded everything that we spent on money on. First, you make $1,500. We lose $670 on rent. Then there's about $150 for utilities, $100 for our cell phone bill, and $60 for the internet. Then there's your allowance of $250. If we only use $10 a day, we would still have to not eat for 5 days out of the month.
What?
If you try to eat 5 meals a day and prime steak every day, we would basically have to eat nothing but lettuce for 3 weeks. If you still want to eat prime steak and 5 meals a day, we can do that. What do you want to do?
What do I want to do?
That's the reality of where we are. You can't lie about the numbers.
I don't care. You've got to be able to figure something out.
How?
You can figure it out yourself.
I've thought about it and brainstormed as hard as I can. I cannot do any better than this.
That's just your own personal judgment.
Then please take a look over here. This is a survey I took from the local free PC corner of the city library. I asked if I could use $250 to cook 5 meals a day with prime steak, and not a single person has said yes.
What?
There's some comments too. Impossible. Stupid question. Of course you can't. That's insane. How dumb are you? You can't get through a month normally with $250. Wives aren't wizards. It's not something you can just figure out. Just some of the comments.
That comment is just a gathering of useless idiots just like you. It proves nothing.
See? I knew you'd say that.
What?
I knew you'd say that, so I also asked a pro who's been publishing ways to save money and has also been on TV for being frugal. The result was that it wasn't deemed possible. What you're saying is both objectively and subjectively possible. It's proven.
That conclusion is not 1,000% correct.
Then you still think you can live just like you want even after I got all these testimonials? Is that right?
If you try, you can.
I see. Then can you prove it?
Prove?
Try coming up with a budget for a month. The same conditions. Prime steak 4 times a month and 5 meals a day.
That's your job.
Normally, yes, but no matter how hard I try, I can't answer your desires. I've proven some objective proof of that. But you still say that I'm not trying hard enough, then please, show me how it's done.
No, you're the one that has to think of the budget.
I said that I can't do that.
That's because you're spoiled and you...
I'm saying prove it to me.
Ugh.
You can't? Are you telling someone to do something that you can't do?
I've got no experience as a housewife.
But you still claim it's doable. Then what are you using as the foundation for your argument? Are you just making random claims?
Of course not.
Then by all means.
Ugh.
There's no way, even if you could do all of that with $250 a month, then housewives wouldn't be struggling every month, even if you figured out how to do it. The cheapest prime steak is $30 per serving. Mr. Caleb, you could publish a book, you know. If I buy food like you said, I'll have $1.22 left in 8 days.
Ugh.
How are you gonna survive for another 22 days?
Ugh. Let me think some more.
Okay. I gave him 3 more days, then 4 more days, and he never found any way to make it work. It's just not possible. He said he was done thinking about it 10 days later. I thought maybe he'd finally admitted defeat, but...
I understand that I can't do it. And guess what? It's your fault, Melanie.
What? Why? Why is it my fault?
The meat and the meals. It's not just me. I have to consider cooking for you, so I can't make it work.
Are you serious?
Which means I'm only going to consider my own meal.
That's insanity. What about me?
I'll give you my leftovers.
What?
Besides, a housewife asking for prime steak and 5 meals a day? Yeah, they say that there's no such thing as a free lunch. You just stay at home and do nothing, so you've got no right to eat.
I have no right to eat?
Yeah, that's right. I was just too kind to be feeding someone who didn't need to be fed. And then you wanted me to think of how to budget when I was being kind to you. Who the hell do you think you are? The only reason I've got $250 left to spend is because you're dragging me down. The electricity bill is that bad because you're always here. And the cell phone bill includes you too. If we get rid of that, then we can do it. You're the one getting in the way. So I will be taking your phone and you cannot be at the house unless you have permission. Do you understand?
You really don't watch me, do you?
Huh? What do you mean?
I don't have a cell phone to begin with. Of course I don't. I don't want to waste any money.
You're a liar. You just had a...
This is a smartphone that has no contract. Look, there are no bars. This was just being used as a camera.
Then how do you explain the electricity?
I'm only home when I need to be. Other than that, I'm at a local community center, the park or the library. I'm your wife. I want to make your dreams come true. I do what I can to shave off what's necessary, but it's not enough. I wanted you to think about budgeting and figure out for me, but... Right. I'm in the way, then there's no point in me being here.
What are you doing?
I'm leaving this house. You don't need me before we got married.
I will make you happy. No matter what happens, I'll protect you.
Those words were a lie.
That's...
I'm going home to my parents' house now.
Ugh.
Thank you for everything.
You're running away! You cheater! It was my mistake for making you my wife, you useless freak! Don't ever come home, you food thief! Why can't you do what I told you to do? What can you do? The reason I only make $1,500, the reason I can't eat what I want, it's all because of the house and other things. Everyone just drags me down. I'm a human too. I make mistakes, but so do the other guys. Why do I have to be labeled useless?
I went to a nearby payphone and had my mom come pick me up after telling her what happened. My mom looked at me and said I tried my best. I can't be with Caleb anymore. My heart was broken into two and I could not pour love into him anymore. 2 weeks later.
I'm sorry, Melanie. Please come home. I'm begging you. You hurt my daughter and you have the gall to show up here?
I can't have my daughter around you anymore. I thought that you could make her happy, but being around you, she's only been getting the worst treatment. Leave!
I'm sorry, Melanie. I'm so sorry. I realized as soon as I was alone, I was so horrible to you.
I see. Then use that experience to make sure that you don't do it again for your next wife.
My next wife? What are you talking about, Melanie? There is no next. You're the only wife for me. Come on, let's go home.
It's too late. I can't.
Why? I've been apologizing.
It's too late. Why didn't you say it sooner? You knew that you couldn't do prime steak and 5 meals a day. But you didn't admit that you were wrong. You continued to attack me. You said that I was the reason for everything.
That was just me not being calm and...
But the words that you let off definitely rung through me. I stopped caring about you from the moment you said that you didn't need me. I could try to remember how it felt to love you if I just forgot it. But you can't bring back to life something that's disappeared. Go home and don't ever show up around me again.
But are we...
Divorce. I don't need damages or my half. I just want you to get away from me.
Please, I'm begging you. If I were alone, I thought I could do it if I were alone. You're such a pitiful man. If that did work out, what would have happened to Melanie? That's...
It was your fault. I can hear you saying that right now.
That's not true. I love her, so I'm right here. If you cared about her at all, why didn't you come sooner? I wanted to think about how to be forgiven.
You're a liar. You just lost all your money and now you have nowhere left to go. When I was there, you at least had 3 meals a day, but from the way you look, I guess you haven't been able to eat well now.
No, this was just because I kept thinking about you. How horribly I treated you. Then I couldn't eat anything and... Then why didn't you come right away? Because I was thinking of how to apologize.
The more time you take to apologize, the harder it gets to really get along again.
I was too hungry that I couldn't even think about that.
Too hungry?
I thought you said you were too guilty to even be hungry. That's...
Let's just stop. The more I hear your excuses, the worse it looks. I know you came here because you couldn't eat well, so you wanted me to feed you, not because you felt bad. Am I right?
No, that's not true. Explain how it's not true. That's...
I kept asking the same thing to him, but he just kept saying,
It's not true. That's not true.
like a broken record. We couldn't have a coherent conversation, so we chased him away and I got a divorce. At first he kept saying that he wouldn't do it, but then I said that if I had to go to court, I'm going to make sure that I sue him for legal fees. That bluff made him give up pretty quick. I mean, he only made $1,500 a month, so I guess he wanted to avoid anything that costed extra money. I was ready to tell him that I couldn't prepare him a prime steak and 5 meals a day, but I could provide him special meals for special occasions. But he said that I wasn't enough, so the suggestion was destroyed. One little phrase or statement is enough to cut ties with someone. Make sure you be humble and thankful for your partner. Trouble busters. Today's appetizer is Russian roulette. I can't wait to see who gets the rotten food. Well then, why don't we eat? If I'm the one that gets hit, I'm going to get a divorce. What? I'll help you. I'm sure you're tired, it's fine.
We don't even have kids. There's no way she's tired.
You know how tiring the chores are. You should at least let her rest in times like these. Thank you very much.
No, any normal daughter-in-law would help. Why are you sitting down? I'm gonna go rent a DVD.
You're in the way. Yes, ma'am. I don't like to put strangers into the kitchen. I know my dear Kevin regrets choosing a woman like you. I really want to find him a new wife as soon as possible. My name is Melanie. In front of my husband Kevin, my mother-in-law acts like a good mom, but when we're left alone, she doesn't stop bullying me like this. That being said, I see my mother-in-law once or twice a month. I thought I could just tolerate it in those times, but...
Hey, that was ridiculous.
I'm very sorry, but I couldn't handle an omelet full of shells.
There weren't any shells in there. If you didn't want to eat it, then don't lie. That's seriously unbelievable.
You won't listen to anything I say, will you?
Because you refuse to help with anything, my mom is working hard by herself, isn't she? And yet, all you do is complain about something every time. Aren't you embarrassed?
But...
You were raised too poorly. This is why a single-parent household is a shame.
It has nothing to do with this. You've never once listened to my side of the story until now.
Was it soggy noodles last time? I'm sure that was just a coincidence.
There was no way that I could eat the noodles that had completely soaked up the soup and were falling apart.
You were just too slow to eat it. Stop making it my mom's fault.
I can't take it anymore if you can't understand that I don't want to go to your family home.
Huh? Are you stupid? Are you trying to get a divorce?
Divorce?
Stop saying things that are such a pain. You're so annoying.
2 weeks later. We need to talk.
I'm listening to the radio right now. Make it later.
You haven't listened to anything I've wanted to say since last time. This is an important conversation.
What a chore.
Where's Kevin? He's outside. Sure, here. What? The food expenses. I'm sorry.
I'm home.
Welcome home, darling. I bought appetizers today, so go ahead and take a seat. I want to go home. Today's appetizer is a Russian roulette. I can't wait to see who gets the rotten food. Well then, why don't we eat?
What do you mean, a Russian roulette?
Today I bought a super high-end meat cutlet at the department store, but they didn't have enough, so one is homemade.
What? You made it, Mom? Well then, surely it's gonna be delicious.
Because everybody else gets a famous meat cutlet. Of course mine is going to be the same as being rotten. I bet it's going to be mine, isn't it? We won't find out until we eat it, will we? Because look, they all look exactly alike, right? I don't have to eat it to know.
Melanie, stop ruining the fun out of this game.
We haven't handed her the food expenses. At this rate, I don't know what I'm about to be fed. She always treats me like I'm a pain. And Kevin refuses to listen to me either. I can't continue in this situation forever. I'm not going to forgive them. It's a trouble buster. Well then, let's eat. If I'm the one that gets hit, then I'm going to get a divorce. What?
Huh? You need to cut it out already. Is that how badly you don't want to eat the one that my mom made?
It's fine, Kevin. It's not like I'm not good at cooking anyway. I'm so sorry for making you so unhappy, Melanie.
There's no need for you to apologize, Mom. You should be apologizing, Melanie.
No, I'm going to be stubborn and will refuse.
Excuse me?
If by any chance my plate doesn't have your mom's handmade meat cutlet, then I'll pay $20 for the meal every single time I come over here.
$20? What the hell are you seriously saying? Have you gone crazy in the head? What's the matter with you, Melanie?
It was my fault for making it like a game. I'm sorry.
There's no need for you to apologize, Mom. It's just sad. This one is messed up in the head.
But still.
Even if it's not a luxury meat cutlet, if it's one that you made, then there's no way it's not gonna be delicious, Mom.
Thank you, my sweet Kevin. You really did grow up to be a kind boy. Mom this, Mom that. It's really making my skin crawl.
You know what, Melanie? Even if it's a joke, if you keep saying things like that, I'm gonna be the one to divorce you.
Is that so?
If we get a divorce, you're the one that's gonna be in trouble. So don't you think you should keep your mouth shut? Anyway, let's hurry up and eat. Oh, wow, what is this? It's delicious! Oh, you're right. This is really delicious.
Mine too. It's so juicy. It's not the same as making it at home ourselves.
So that means...
It was on my plate after all.
You're bad at games, aren't you?
Do you still not understand? It's not about being good or bad at games.
You're the one who doesn't understand. Seriously, that's enough already. That's rude to my mom who went out of her way to make you one.
Is that so? We really are doing something terribly rude to the food.
If you understand, then stop running your mouth and hurry up and eat it.
Okay, I will.
Huh?
This is...
Seriously, you can really stop with that act. What, were you trying to become an actress or something? There's no way. There's no way.
I'm not trying to be any kind of actress. Ma'am, thank you for going through the trouble of deep frying rotten meat for me.
Rotten meat? Hey, you deep-fried rotten meat? That's not a meat cutlet at all.
I said it at the beginning, didn't I? I had some expired meat in the fridge. That's all I had. I'm very sorry.
But that's no reason to...
I never once said anything about it being a good meat cutlet. I said that in the beginning, didn't I?
I'm already used to this anyway.
Used to it? What do you mean by that?
Just leave it, Dad. It's all just her being delusional and playing the victim. But also, how dare you speak to my mom like that?
This is all my fault, so it's fine. Please don't blame Melanie.
Mom, seriously, read the room. Now hurry up and eat.
I'm truly so sorry. I'm sure you must hate to have such an unthoughtful mother-in-law. I hope you do forgive me.
I don't think it's a matter of thoughtfulness.
Damn it.
I don't feel very well, so I'm not going to eat anymore.
Are you stupid? Are you gonna waste that food? I can't believe that. I'm sure my mom made it, but it's still delicious. How are you gonna ruin the meal like this? Just sit down and eat.
Is that so? Yes, you're right. It is rude to the food, because I also think it's a waste. If you think so, then you can finish this, Kevin.
Huh? Why should I have to? I have my own plate right here.
Well, then I'm very sorry, but I have no choice but to clean it away. Even that was something that your mother made just for me. It wasn't to my liking.
It's fine, Melanie. Just leave it. I'll go clean it up.
It's fine, Mom. Just leave it. You know what, Melanie? Stop getting in a bad mood just because yours isn't an expensive meat cutlet.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
Yeah, it is. It's pathetic. Stop being so pretentious about your food.
Pretentious about food, huh? So that's what it looks like to you, Kevin.
Rotten meat is shocking even to me.
Dad, keep your mouth shut.
Well, Kevin. Both of you don't fight. This was my bad. Here, Melanie, I already had a bite, but you should eat this one.
No, you went out of your way to make this one for me, so if I do that, then I'm just going to be getting yelled at again by Kevin.
It's going to be fine, right, Kevin?
No, I'm always telling her that she needs to cut it out already. And today, of all days, I've reached my limit.
Kevin, will you be able to say the same thing if you eat this?
I don't understand you, obviously.
You can't eat that, Kevin.
What? Water!
There you go.
What the hell? What? Didn't you make this, Mom? You didn't buy it, did you?
What is going on?
No, it's super spicy. What did you put in this?
You know, I didn't think that the meat would have any flavor by itself, so I thought that Melanie would enjoy it. It was just a little bit more spicy. But then when I tried to add some flavor to it, I put maybe a little bit too much hot sauce and I couldn't turn back.
I don't think this is a matter of a little bit too much.
You finally understand, Kevin?
No, surely it was just a coincidence.
Yes, I truly am sorry.
You're still going to say that after eating it? I'm disappointed from the bottom of my heart.
Because...
Kevin, you always tell me, don't you? What a waste it is. And I think that's exactly it. I always feel very sad when I have to leave any food.
That and this are...
Are you trying to say that they're different?
Yeah.
Is that so? Because the person who's really wasting the food is your mother, and yet you still don't seem to understand. That's enough. I'm going to leave, so if you'll excuse me.
What exactly is going on?
Until now, things like this have happened to me many times, and no matter how many times I explained it, Kevin never even tried to understand.
What do you mean many times? I've never done something like this before.
That's right. And look at you, complaining this much about something so small. You're always delusional and playing the victim.
Delusional and playing the victim. But also, didn't you find it strange what your mother just said, Kevin?
What?
Earlier, she said that she thought I would enjoy it more if she made it just a little bit spicy, didn't she?
Oh, well, that was...
That's just because you happened to get hit by the roulette. Stop nitpicking over the smallest words.
Is that really what you think? You only continue to disappoint me. When we all had ramen together, my noodles only were completely soggy and breaking apart. When we had omelets, mine had a topping full of shells. And that was the first time I'd ever tasted anything like that. And plus, when we had sashimi, only mine was full of bones. I couldn't swallow, and that was really painful.
Hey, that's enough.
Well, that's right. When everybody was eating high-grade steak and you were saying how soft it is and how it just melts, I was sitting there alone eating a rock-hard $5 super cheap steak.
That was...
Are you trying to tell me you didn't do that? When I went to the kitchen to help you, I saw everything. I still have a lot more. Would you like to hear them?
No, that's enough. I'm already full.
That's disappointing because that was only the smallest portion of it.
Why would you do such a thing? Is this what they call mother-in-law, daughter-in-law problems?
I totally thought that you adored Melanie all this time.
Yeah, almost like a cult following. You kept saying, Mom, Mom. The Oedipus complex for sure is scary.
The Oedipus complex?
It's exactly what it is. Perhaps any son would want to take their mother's side, but to take it this far and refuse to listen to your wife and only defend your mother, that's what someone with an Oedipus complex would do.
I'm sorry that I never noticed anything. I also only thought that you were just a daughter-in-law that complained more than most.
I'm sure that's the case because you never seem to care about anything around you.
Sorry.
Even for me, this is the first time she puts out something so spicy, so I was shocked, especially when I had already told her I don't do well with spicy things. You went out of your way to buy it for me, didn't you? How kind of you. No.
Now that you mention it, it's true. So does that mean that you went out of your way just to harass Melanie?
That's not it, Kevin. I did it with good intentions. So that's what this was all about, wasn't it? All of this harassment.
I can't believe you were the type of person to do that. I'm ashamed.
Well, then this time I really am going to excuse myself. Wait a minute, I won't do anything to you anymore, I promise, please believe me. That'd be impossible.
Hey, Melanie, I'm gonna go with you. Open up the door.
Why don't you just stay with your mother that you love so much? It's too late at this point. Plus, I tried to tell you so many times before, and yet you refused to even try to listen to me.
Well, I didn't know it was that important of a conversation.
Even though I said it was an important conversation, you prioritized listening to the radio, and I was over it at that point.
Come on, that was in the past. You can forgive me now.
In the past. It happened just a few hours ago. How convenient for you.
Anyway, just open up.
I've already decided on the divorce, and I'm not going to budge.
No way. But I can't live without you, Melanie. Come on, please understand.
I don't want to live with you, Kevin. Somebody who only believes what their mother says more than their wife. I can't be with somebody like that anymore.
Hey, Melanie!
I'm taking off.
Are you serious? Wait, Melanie!
So I grabbed the bare minimum necessities and packed them up and decided to go back to my parents' house.
Hey, I got the divorce papers in the mail.
I'm sure you did.
And not only that, but what is this? A settlement fee?
It's a settlement fee for the emotional distress that you caused me. It's a given.
How am I supposed to pay $20,000? And not only that, but $300 a month of child support fees. That's a scam and I'm never gonna live with it.
What are you saying? The reason why you're not going to live with the child is because of your own doing.
That might be true, but...
We're gonna speak through a lawyer for the rest. Goodbye. I made sure to get the promise of the settlement fee and the child support fees, and the divorce went through. My former in-laws as well, after this incident, got a divorce. My former mother-in-law, who had bullied and hurt me so much, had never before worked in her life, and I heard that she's struggling to keep part-time jobs to make ends meet. Apparently I had a lot more stress built up than I thought, so ever since I moved back in with my parents, I've been able to have the most relaxing and stable life. And my goodness, does it feel good. It's a trouble buster. Hey, Miss Melanie. Sorry for parking our car for like a year. Thanks for holding on to it. We don't have a parking lot. What? What? My name is Melanie. I'm a 31-year-old four-eyed female manager that runs a hotel. My brother's wife has parked her car without asking me, but this time it's not just that. You're going to leave it for a month? Yeah, thanks, Miss Melanie. I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I'm already struggling with how to handle you leaving your car without asking on a daily basis. It's just one spot. Don't be so stingy. Yes, but it's for customers when they come to our hotel.
But our house doesn't have a parking lot, so...
How is that our problem? If you could do something about it, we wouldn't be parking here. Do you get that? Please park at a parking lot near your house. Please. Our hotel is doing great. There are some customers that just show up, so... Then how about you make the parking lot wider or something? We're family, so let it go. Your hotel is our hotel. Your parking lot is my parking lot. I don't want that weird bully logic. Please just don't park without asking. If you leave the car for longer than 24 hours without permission, we'll deem your car as criminal and deal with it as such. Please understand. We're going to keep using it, and we've told you, so it's not like you don't know about it. Yes, but we haven't approved it, so it's still not allowed. You're so annoying. This is the only place that I can leave the car parked for a year for free. What do you want us to do about it? You getting angry at me does nothing but trouble me. Good, get troubled. Getting over those troubles will make you grow. Why do I have to get over troubles caused by you and your wife? You two are the ones that should be getting over your own troubles.
Huh?
If you borrow a parking lot near your house, everyone's happy.
Don't change the subject. You're pushing your lack of a business management onto me.
Ah, great job. Get him, hubby.
I mean, I am the brother.
I tried my best to explain to them, but they wouldn't listen. My parents both told me to look after him because he's kind of sketchy. But I'm at a wit's end now. My brother and his wife ended up leaving the car and moving abroad for a year. I texted them asking if I could just move the car to a parking lot on my own, but no answer. If I move the car, I'm positive they'll freak out saying that I didn't get permission. I decided to just make a bold move. An eye for an eye. I'm never gonna forgive them. Troublebusters. Hey, Miss Melanie. It's been a minute. Oh, hey. Thanks for holding on to our car. Sorry for leaving it for a year. Sorry, what are you talking about? Oh, come on, Miss Melanie. Let us park our car in your parking lot. Don't make me say it. We don't have a parking lot. Huh? What are you talking about? Did something go wrong? Who knows? Hey, that's a little irresponsible, don't you think? I don't want you to call me irresponsible when you left the car without getting permission. Shut the hell up. I told you that I'd leave the car here for a year. I don't remember giving you permission. Seriously, where the hell is our car? Hey! I don't know. Why don't you go check on your own? No way. If something happened to our car, you're going to regret it. I have a feeling you're going to be regretting leaving your car in a minute. I don't know what happened to the car that was being left there for a year either. I should go see things through. After we got to the parking lot of the hotel, Karen went straight to the current female manager, Miss Helen. They were in the middle of it. I said I got permission from Miss Melanie. I don't care about any permissions you had with previous management. I took over this hotel from Miss Melanie. And as far as cars that were parked here after I took over the hotel, I was told to handle it any way I saw fit. You're lying. Melanie's my sister-in-law. She would never say that. No, I definitely did. You little shit. Oh, the car's still there, huh? Cool, you must be happy. Not at all. Look at this. Parking fee of $26,610? Oh, wow. That's actually incredible. I've never seen a parking fee this high. That's not the problem here. This is all your fault. Do you understand? Miss Helen, how did the parking fee get this high? It's simple, Miss Melanie. The board clearly reads that if you leave your car parked for 24 hours without our permission, we'll deem it as a criminal liability and we will deal with it accordingly. We just used that policy like you suggested. I added locking boards to the parking lot to make sure we crack down on illegal parking in our parking lot. There are definitely some people that saw this car.
This car's been sitting here for like ever. Alright, we should get in on this too. It's just a single car. What could go wrong?
And started talking about some really bad things. I see. I totally understand. It's like when someone throws trash away and they think that it's their trash. Then before you know it, the whole place is just a mountain of trash. Exactly, so we left the car here. That's horrible. You're just using our car as a scapegoat? I think that you're actually the psycho for leaving your car without permission in a hotel parking lot for a year. It's written clear as day on the board. We're just following what we said we would do.
Ah, I found a loophole.
Seriously?
We only have to pay you $10. We don't need to pay the rest.
No way. This idiot.
Look at this board. It says $10 max. That means that you will only take $10 per 24 hours.
And? Go on.
That means that you're scamming us if you take more than $10. Damn it, Melanie. If you don't want us to call the police, you need to revert the bill to 10.
You were so confident. This is so great. I could see someone who's just gotten their license maybe making that mistake, but you're like almost in your 40s. How do you not understand how to read the sign? I can't. My stomach.
What? What's so funny? It literally says $10 a day. It's illegal to take more.
You have tunnel vision. Hey, my guy, look at the little fine print under. It says only applied once.
What do you mean?
It means that you only get the $10 per 24-hour rate once. After that, you get the regular charge. The first day, you get the $10 rate. Then you get $3 a day for 10 months. You're looking at your total bill. You really thought you could just leave the car parked somewhere for a year for just $10? If that logic worked, then people wouldn't be renting parking spaces and they wouldn't find apartments with the parking lot included. If you just use your brain for 2 seconds, you'd be able to figure it out. You two are seriously too detached from society. What? So we really have to pay that much money? Yes. Wait, hang on. You're kidding me. We have to pay that much just for parking the car for a year? That's insane. What's insane is trying to leave your car parked for a year without any permission.
Even if that's how that works, you could have told us before the bill was so high.
Yeah, we have been telling you. Look at all the warnings plastered on your car. How are we supposed to see these warnings?
Yeah, we were away overseas for a year.
I don't really care. Melanie, why didn't you try to contact us? Because this is your relative's car. Why didn't you let them know? I don't have an obligation to do that.
You're a relative, so you could have helped us out.
You can think and feel that way, but can you not try to force your logic onto me? Besides, have you all done anything that makes me want to do that for you? You guys have just been nothing but a pain in my neck after our parents passed. You'd eat our food without permission. It's all right. Stop, that's for the customers. You'd eat at our buffet even when you weren't staying. Come on, hurry up, we're hungry. You're eating without paying. When the rooms are empty, you try to stay without paying. Please, you have to go now, Karen. I mean, I already drank. You drank? Are you saying... I copped a few bottles from the kitchen. Please don't. The drinks aren't free to us. There's a roof here. I'll live here. Please, no. Ma'am, there's a customer that would like to stay for a night. Please turn him away kindly. No, please leave, Miss Karen. You remember that, right? You would steal our food, too, like a couple of thieves. Mini thieves? That's not the problem here. Also, you would literally steal money from our safe. No, that's the hotel's money. Shut up. The hotel's money is your money. Your money is my money. And to wrap things up, you literally parked your car without our permission for a year. There was no way that we could continue to run the hotel with Parasite Carl and Parasite Karen parasiting paradise from our hotel. I can't cut ties with you that easily, but I also don't want to have you keep dragging me down. Then I showed up. I bought the hotel at the asking price. You did that without talking about it with that. I don't have to talk to you about something personal. Even if I did talk to you, I wouldn't get a good response since you're leaving your car here for a year without permission. You knew everything that would happen and you sold the rights to the hotel. You're the worst. Yeah, you're one to talk when you literally used your relationship with me as an excuse to leave your car parked without permission for a year. Say something, Carl.
I trusted you, Melanie, right?
No, I didn't take the car from you. You trusted me? You must be making some kind of mistake because I've been texting you time and time again that I'm not okay with you leaving your car here. You left me on red.
I didn't reply to you saying I understand.
You also didn't reply saying you didn't understand. Leaving me on red means that you understand.
That's rude.
That's how adults work. What's rude is leaving your car parked without permission. After I explicitly said don't, you two do not have any rights to be telling me about anything. So you're saying we have to pay? We've been saying yes to that for a while. I can't pay $21,000 out of the blue. Sorry, you owe us $21,610. Please be accurate. Shut up!
Oh, please. We need our car to live.
So take it. Unlock it first, though.
The cost is $21,610.
Because you parked for a year. My brother finally understood that there was nothing left to be done. He had to pay, but my sister-in-law didn't give up. About 30 minutes of talking, Karen started with her insanity again. Huh? Carl, get in!
But...
What are you doing? You're only good to listen to me, so just shut up and listen. Is she... She's going to break through the lock and drive out of the parking lot. That's right, you angered me. You should stop. We're just going to send you the bill to you later. Whatever, none of it matters if we have to pay that much money anyways. It's not the same. You keep doing this and you're going to just make yourself look worse. Ah! Did you hear that? That was the sound of something breaking. Who the hell cares about your stupid lock pad? Tragedy. Karen tried to force the car through the lock, causing it to shatter and striking the cars to the left and right.
Karen, the fragments, the cars.
We're not done yet. Not yet. The lock is off and we can leave. Yeah, there we go.
Karen, forward!
People started gathering around Karen's destruction. Of course, the victims of the accident show up too. As a result, it wasn't only the $21,600 that they had to worry about. First, the victims started demanding money for repairs. They were both pretty expensive looking, so it was easily going to cost $6,000. However, the problem was that Karen ran headfirst into a black Mercedes. This is not good.
You really went hog wild, huh?
He really is a scary person. Oh, we're terribly sorry, Mr. Andrew.
Can you explain what's going on?
Well,
I see. So the lock wasn't down and they didn't want to pay and this whole thing happened. Huh, they're really trying to cause something.
I'm sorry, but please, it's not our fault if the evil manager's fault for charging that much money. We're just asking for what is rightfully our money. Normally we should be taking the full 12 months, but we only charged for 10 in good conscience.
That's true. This shitty car was here for the whole time that I started coming here. Ah, I see. Guess the managers got the right idea about this.
No, if they thought it was in the way, they could have asked for a tow truck or something. Why do we have to be paying that much money for your problem?
That's right. Who is going to pay for it?
Exactly. We're much happier to just charge for the fee of you staying. What the hell are you going to do? Our car is broken and it won't move. I don't know. You were acting illegally and then blew up your car.
Whatever the case, you ran into my car, right?
But that's...
Yes or no?
Yes?
Great. So you gotta pay me back. Good girl. So, do you have money? Yes or no?
No.
Bad girl.
Sorry, it wasn't on purpose.
I don't care if it was on purpose or accident. I only care how you're going to pay me for my repairs. So, how are you going to pay me?
My husband Carl will pay for it all.
Right, I understand. Alright, Mr. Husband, let's talk. Come on out. Look at this. You see my lovely Merc? It's all beat up. This is a huge problem. When are you gonna fix it for me? I really prefer soon. You running? Hey, go catch him.
I don't know anything about this. I'm gonna divorce Karen.
He was caught immediately by someone that looked like they should be in the Olympics. Now there was even more hell to deal with. How dare you leave your wife?
I was scared, damn it. I was against all of this from the get-go. You just kept dragging me into all this because you wanted to feel superior just because you married the brother. I was just sucked in. I'm unlucky.
Don't act like you're the victim.
Ah!
You were dragged into it. You're married, which means you're responsible for better and for worse. Then you ran away and tried to blame it all on the lady.
I'm sorry. I was scared.
That's not a good reason. I hate people like you. I wanted to make things solved calmly, but now I'm gonna chase you down.
Huh?
How much was the parking again?
It's going to be $21,610.
The locking mechanism is broken too. How much do you think it'll cost to repair it?
Like $3,000?
Okay, $3K. Car owner, guys. How much do you think it'll cost to repair your cars? $2K here. I think ours is only about 1.5K. Okay, so about 35K total. Got it. My Benz has been smacked hard, so probably like 8K? So you guys owe about 36.1K and $10. You got it? Yeah, I figured. I'll loan you, so write up a contract.
What's going on?
I'm trying to help you guys out because you've got no means to pay anyone. Oh, this is my business card, by the way.
Drewski Finances.
I'll loan you the 40K and take out the 10% for handling fees and give you the remaining 36K. Then you can use that to pay off the parking lot bill.
Okay.
Wait, are you serious? You're okay with that car?
Yes. I don't want to bother people anymore. Mr. Andrew, the contract.
You're a clever guy. Here you go.
The hell are you talking about that you don't want to bother people, you bitch? You're just afraid of this Andrew guy and you don't want to argue. You know that if you sign the contract and take out a loan for $40,000 from someone this horrible...
Good job.
My brother lost to Mr. Andrew's demeanor and ended up taking out a loan for $40,000. First, he paid off the remaining debt on the parking, and he was to pay the rest once they had an accurate number. The repair for the parking lot ended up costing $1,500. The cars were totaling $14,000, so they were short $3,100. They borrowed money from some relatives on Karen's side, but they've been arguing every day since.
You're the reason that we had to pay off that stupid parking fee. You also broke the parking lot lock. You kept dragging me into it. It's not my fault.
You were totally fine with me doing all of that too. Now you're acting like the victim because you don't want to be involved. So yeah, I'm sure they're seconds away from a divorce. I, on the other hand, moved to a different hotel as a manager where they didn't know where I was there. I think my tactic to cut them off was perfect. There are actually quite a few people who think you can get away with anything as long as you're related. I want to speak to those people. Just because you married into the family, or we married into a family, it doesn't mean anything. We're still completely unrelated strangers. You can't just do whatever you want. That's what we all think. Troublebusters. I'm sorry, but I don't see your name in the books. What? Oh, Ms. Receptionist, that's not wrong. My new family only has 7 people. Huh? What? I'm alone at this table? I have to ask you a favor.
What is it?
Put the dress code for the wedding with my sister-in-law.
Yes?
I don't have any clothes that are fitting for her wedding. Can I have some money to buy it? My name is Melanie. I'm a bland housewife. My husband completely controls all the money in the house, and I'm not allowed to buy a single sock without his permission.
What? You trying to be all sexy and get some boys to have fun with?
No, I need to dress up correctly or it's going to be rude to her.
Yeah, you're pretending to care about her. And you're trying to get money from me like that. How dirty and disgusting of you.
But,
Oh, it's Mom. Morning, Mom.
Elijah, I have something to ask of you today.
I'll make anything come true for you, Mom.
How about Melanie?
Did Melanie do something bad to you, Mom?
No, I actually want her to dress up next time for the wedding. She's always boring looking and looks like some kind of widow.
Okay, Mom. Thanks for caring so much. Here, take this $100.
As you can see, my husband Elijah is the definition of a mother lover. His mother is the most important thing in his world. He doesn't care about me at all. First time shopping in a while. These are little birdies flying around in my heart right now. Yes, it's Melanie. Miss Melanie, are you shopping for your wedding clothes? Huh? How did you know that? It's simple. I had Mom tell Elijah to let you buy some clothes. I see. I mean, you're going to be coming as my sister-in-law, so I want you to look great. You really are a little too serious, so your face and fashion sense are both kind of lacking. I figured I needed to save you. It's just kindness, I guess. Thank you. I want you to put on makeup, too. You look very flat in the face, okay? I was completely ecstatic before the phone call, and now I'm just upset. I don't have much money, so I decided to make my own corsage from the dollar store. Yeah, it looks good.
What are you doing?
Oh, Mr. Elijah, I'm just making a corsage for the wedding. I thought that maybe he would compliment me for my craftsmanship, but he said...
I knew you were trying to use my money and attract attention from men.
Huh?
Look, Melanie, you listen well. All the men in the world are wolves. They think that women are toys. You're horrible at figuring out when men are after you, so I'm gonna protect you. You should thank me.
Okay. Elijah and Melanie, we're family to the bride. Yes, ma'am. Give me one moment to check our logs. Elijah Stewart, and did you say Ms. Melanie? Yes. I'm sorry, but I don't see your name in our logs. Huh? Oh, Miss Receptionist, that's not wrong. My new family has 7 people in it. Ms. Melanie and I are blood related, so she's not kin. What? Can you take her to her special table for her? Right this way. Huh? What? This table? Alone? Oh, what's going on? What's going on with that lady? Elijah always says that it's in my best interest, but he ignores me now that I'm in a world of pain. When is he going to protect me like he always says? Now is the time. He just doesn't think of me as his wife, or he's too embarrassed to have me as a wife. I'm just a horrible woman. Miss Melanie, I'm the groom's mother, Ava. Hello. I also experienced a similar struggle with Taylor's brother. Don't give up. I'm your ally. Huh? What? She was the mother of the groom and married into the Stewart family. I read her letter and realized that I needed to rebel against this family. It's not right. I can't live a brainwashed life like this. I'm never going to forgive them. Troublebuster. I'm sorry, but I can't be family, so I'll be heading home now.
What? You're gonna act like you're some kind of princess and do what you want?
Wow, what a horribly rude lady. It's okay to have her go home since she can't contain herself.
All right, I understand you're all having a great time, but could I have your attention for a moment? Caleb's nephew, Carl, will be singing a song for us.
Miss Yasmin, Mr. Caleb, congratulations on your marriage. You two getting married as cousins must mean that you guys got along really well as kids. I would like to present to you a slight cover of London Bridge from me. Please listen. The Stewarts are the greatest. Ring around the Stewarts. Taylor is the greatest. Kiss ass and mother lover Elijah. We're all so great.
Did he just say mother lover? Yeah.
Blood is thicker than water. Married and wives are as good as slaves. Caleb and Yasmin agree too. Melanie and Ava can be used too.
Stop. Damn it, Carl. You can't be fooling around like that. Why are you asking him to stop? We have new family members, so we need them to understand the real thing that's happening behind the scenes. Sorry for the sudden interruption. I'm Elijah's wife, Melanie. Huh? That was the lady that was sitting alone at the table, right?
She's the wife of the younger brother? Then why isn't she sitting with the family?
Is the sister-in-law being mean? You there, you're a smart one, that's exactly right. I've been getting annoyed and bullied at every single turn by my sister-in-law and mother-in-law. Hey, Miss Melanie, do you understand what's going on today? It's my wedding. It's going to be a cherished memory for the rest of my life. Oh, that's right, the bride, Yasmin and groom, Caleb. Congratulations on your wedding. I was so happy that you two would be family, but the bride, Yasmin, said that I was not family and was removed from the family table. Look, that seat where no one would sit at, the corner, I was ordered to sit there. That's true, I remember her sitting all alone in that corner.
That's actually so painful, it's obvious.
Jeez, she's so rotten. Whose friend are you? I'm essentially considered a free maid at their house. I'm never allowed to sit and rest. I have 2 horrible instructors watching over me.
How dare you lie to these great people? It's disgusting and it's unbecoming of you.
I see, you think I'm lying. How about we take a look at some video proof? Everyone please enjoy the following feature film. Ms. Melanie is like the female Gandhi or something. Has she sworn in to sacrifice herself for the greater good of humanity? Her clothes are always black or gray. The only thing that's flashy about her is her green hair. She never puts on any makeup or takes care of her skin. She's seriously abandoned being a woman. Her skin is a desert.
That's why I'm trying to help her by teaching her how to be a human. She's lucky I decided to marry her.
Huh? Seriously? That's hilarious.
She's been working hard and studying her whole life, so I thought she was someone that could do everything perfectly. I have to order her around or she can't do anything right.
Really?
She always folds the towels randomly. She can't fold them in the same shape. Her cooking is also just random because I've never seen her measuring anything. I bought her a measuring cup and spoon and she looked at me like she didn't know what they were before putting them away.
What happened after that?
I taught her. That's what happened. Planning is what's important for cooking. I told her to measure the spices.
It's a little too easy, don't you think? We don't even have drinks or food and your slow wife is just cooking at snail's pace.
Phew, you guys surprised from this? Ta-da! This is a big prank. You guys fall for it?
Enough, Miss Melanie. I thought you went home.
Your wife is so great.
Our acting is amazing, right? A huge success on our prank. This is not a prank. I'm the one that recorded this. I heard and watched this.
Hey, Mom.
I'm the wife of the groom, Carl. I married Taylor's younger brother and was sacrificed as a wife to the Stewart family. That's right, this is the truth, and I think you can tell, but my husband is a completely controlling tyrant. He controls all the money in the house. Of course, there are some households that have their husbands manage their money, but he was harassing me for my money.
Melanie, what are you talking about?
I work right now, but my husband says that he'll save all that money, so he takes it from me every month. He manages my cards and accounts, so I don't know how much is left.
That's so controlling. He's not using it while saying he's saving it, is he?
I only get $30 a month for allowance.
Huh? That's how much my middle school son gets.
I use this $30 to go buy some coffee or snacks while I work. I asked for some extra money because I wanted to buy a dress for the wedding, but you have no idea what he told me when I asked him.
What did he say?
Are you trying to attract men's attention?
Wow, he's the textbook definition of insecure. I have to buy the exact expenditure for food, things around the house, all of it. Then he gives me permission and I buy it. Of course, I never get to keep any of the change. That's how I have to obey being his wife, and I'm tried to be perfect for him. But no matter how hard I work, he just says that I'm just a useless woman that's useless without him. That's right. The Stewarts hate everything about everyone that isn't kin. The only thing that matters to them is their bloodline. Blood is everything. That's why my son was forced to marry their cousin Yasmin.
Wait, seriously? Who cares about bloodline still?
Your bloodline isn't even that special. The Stewarts have looked down on women like us who have married in. They look down on all of you. Ms. Melanie, next segment, please. Copy that.
How much do you think they're bringing for celebration?
You can kind of tell how serious they are to serve the Stewarts based on how much they bring. If they don't bring enough, it's basically a rebellion.
The fact that they were able to be connected to a steward at all means that they should be kneeling and thankful for our attention. Let's make them eat well at the wedding.
Let's play Guess the Money.
That's great. My stingy CEO, Kenneth, is bringing $3,000.
My satellite freaks, Sally, Mindy, and Audrey, are going to bring about $300 as friends. If they bring less, they're going to get really gross coffee every morning that they can't turn down. And then they're going to have to make sure to give me $100 a month just for being in my presence.
You called me stingy CEO? No, this is just a nickname.
I definitely respect you from the bottom of my heart, so it's a form of respect and love.
Did she call us satellites? Oh, wait, hang on. This is just a prank.
That excuse is just painful to listen to.
You always walked around like you were the greatest thing ever, but you actually have a pretty rotten personality, huh?
Who the hell cares about stewards?
Your ancestors just had a lot of land.
It's not even like you made anything. How are you acting so important? And honestly, when even did they actually own that land? Do they still have it?
They had it like 200 years ago. They're the kids of offspring of slave owners and child laborers. Now they just have their stupid mansions and no other land.
We own a mountain.
Yeah, that giant rock that no one wants? The rock that you can't grow anything on?
I didn't come here to give you my money. I came here to gift you your money to congratulate you. But I don't want to congratulate you on this marriage, so I want my money back.
Huh? You want your money back after you actually took part in the wedding? Enough. You guys should be paying money in the second you step foot in this venue. You ate all the food and drank the booze, so you pay for that too. The celebration is not something that you need to pay for. It's just a thank you from us. And the bride in her wedding dress should not be screaming for people to pay at the top of her lungs. You can see how dark her personality is in contrast to her pure white dress. How gross. All very true. I can almost see her digging into everyone's pockets with her eyes.
Miss Melanie and Miss Ava, why are you doing this? What have we done to you?
You don't have to be so angry. It was just a small joke. You prepared a table for me to be alone and miserable at, all for a small joke. Normally my husband should protect me, but he protects his mother first and doesn't care about my struggles.
What's wrong with taking care of your mother?
You have to think about limits. If you got married, you should consider your wife first.
I can't do that because of you. You're less appealing than my mother. That's your problem.
I see. Then I don't want to stay married to you. Let's get a divorce.
Huh? Divorce? You realize that no one is gonna look after you if you leave me?
I don't need you at all. I'll protect myself. Your little brainwashing technique to make me feel like I'm not good enough has disappeared. Great job. Get a divorce.
We're the witnesses. Your husband is a trashy piece of shit. Let's all go get our money back and leave.
Yeah! We're not returning that money. If you don't want to agree to the divorce, I'll see you in court. I'll be suing you for damages and making sure to take half of the wealth.
Wait, hang on. Melanie, wait!
Afterwards, my sister-in-law Yasmin was found out by her friend. She ended up having all of her friends leave her, and she's been found sitting on a park bench all alone and crying. They only had each other, but they started blaming each other and ended up divorcing in 3 months. My mother-in-law also pretended to be the leader of her little club, but all of her friends found out about it and basically left her out of everything. I divorced my husband and he was stingy, so we had quite a bit saved up. I ended up getting quite a bit from damages and my half of the divorce. I thought that I couldn't live alone, but the final showdown at the wedding brought someone I never expected. Ms. Helen, a business owner. She thought that I was a badass for facing them head on. She invited me into her company. I'm going to work hard to make sure I repay Ms. Helen. My life was shut down, but I was able to get up and really make everything work. I'm going to keep pushing forward. Troublebusters.